Hi, it's me again, and I'm going to explain to you the last bit. Well, not even the last bit. I kept saying it's going to be my last video, and I'll keep answering questions because people keep having them. So, what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about soul ascension. And I guess all the non-religious atheists will be like, oh yeah, there's no such thing as soul. Yes, there is. The electrical impulses in your body are your soul. There's a level to each soul in this world. It's very easy to determine your level of soul. I'm going to teach you how to do that so it will provide you with the necessary steps that you need so you don't have to stay here anymore. You don't have to be reborn into this prison because you don't get it. Okay? I'm here to help you get it. Your material stuff doesn't matter. Stop focusing strictly on material. You need to focus on yourself. And a little background on me, why I've been able to focus on myself is because I've been unemployed for 8 months. And everyone's like, oh, he's a bum, he's been unemployed. Well, before I was unemployed, I was working as a contract worker in Afghanistan for the DEA, making ungodly amounts of money, like 230. I was getting literally like 10,000 every 2 weeks. Okay, that's how ridiculous the salaries are over there. Okay, so I decided I wasn't right because I realized what was going on and I didn't agree with it, and I vocalized it, and they didn't like it, so I was removed. Okay, but I'm not going to tell you what I know because, again, I made a promise and held my oath to the U.S. government. I have to honor that. It'd be beneath me to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to break that because I want to get... No, I'm going to honor my oath just like a respectable human being should, even though I didn't agree. Okay? So with that being said, this is why I was able to come to these conclusions. I had lots of time to think, and my soul level is at 7 right now. It's at its final stage in its progression until I can go get the hell out of here. I'm tired of being here as is. I've probably been here for thousands and thousands of years. Anyway, let me get on to this numerology thing. So numerology is the basic breakdown of a number into its most principal form. And that's the best way I can say it. It is 1 through 9. 0 being the absence of a number, okay? 1 through 9. Only 1 through 9. Every number in existence can be broken down to 1 or 9. Or 1 through 9, sorry. So, and you're asking, how is that possible? Well, here's an example. You've got 1,235. I don't want to use 4. Okay, so you have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, which equals 11. Okay? You break that down to 1 plus 1. Oh, that's not, it's another plus sign. 1 plus 1, which equals 2. 1,235 is a fancy way to write 2. Just like 1,011 is a fancy way to write 3. Or 1,001 is another fancy way to write 2. Very simple. Every number can be broken down like this. Any number you want, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to give you an example on numerology using my own birthday and to show you where my soul progression has taken me, okay? So my first name, your name is important. Your first name, these are all stuff that you had no control over. You had no right to pick your own name. You didn't get the option. So it was chosen for you. Everything was chosen for you before you were born for a reason. So my first name is Cameron, okay? That's 7 letters. Birthday breaks down 3/28/83. 1 plus 3, okay? 3 plus 1 is 4. This breaks down to 21. 2 plus 1 is 3, which equals 7. Last name, Creighton. This is my official last name. My government last name is Akers through stupid divorce crap. So Creighton, 7. Time of birth here, 7:59. Breaks down to 21. Another one that can be divided by 3 that equals 7, but it equals 3. Okay? Everything's broken down this way. 3 and 7, very important in my 3 sevens. 3 sevens, okay? Don't go thinking I'm God. I'm just part of him, just like you're part of him, just like everyone's part of him, okay? We're the same. We're all the same. There's no difference. They want you to think there's a difference so you can be enslaved by these people who think they're better than everybody because they've taken all of these things and they've hidden it from the world. And that's why the Masons still practice, the high-level Masons practice occult. They tell you not to focus on the occult, focus on numerology, to focus on anything because it's real. And the shit that they teach you is bullshit. Science, bullshit. Mathematics, utter bullshit. It's overly complicated for a reason. Numerology will make mathematics. You teach yourself numerology, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Any math is easy. Even the complicated shit. You just have to understand how you get to that process, and once you understand it, use numerology. It'll break it down for you every time. Always be winning like Charlie Sheen. Alright, so that being said, my soul level is a 7. And let me teach you how that functions with the body. So your soul levels, the first 7 correspond with your 7 levels of chakra, okay? First one being when you're an early soul, you focus on here, sexual pleasure. And you've seen it all the time, the hoes, the guys who can't control themselves, they're functioning from their first level of chakra because they're out of balance and all their energy is flowing down here. And it's shooting out their dick or their vagina every damn day, okay? So once you step past that and step to 2, you start to function from your gut. 2 and 3 are basically almost the same thing. You function from the gut, your gut feeling. That's where that comes from. 4 is your heart chakra, okay? When you function from the heart, this is the most important chakra early on because it's up to you to decide how you're going to do it. A lot of people function solely from the heart. Tupac was one of them. You look at his life path, his birthday lands on this, heart chakra. Okay, so he functions solely from the heart and he pours it out. And that's why it's so emotional, and it's so felt, it's so deep because it comes from here. It doesn't come from here, okay? Now you merge here and here and it's even more beautiful. This is what Biggie was. Biggie was up here. He wasn't here. He closed this off to get where he had to get. But he forgot to ever open it. And they started to open it and then they shot him, okay? Just like they shot Tupac. That being said, yeah, I'm getting into the rappers and crap. Let me get back on topic, okay? So you get to here in your heart. Do not shut this off. Lots of women do this. They shut it off or they pour it out too much and then they get walked all over. My girlfriend, her husband was for 10 years and he walked all over her. She was an angel and she just took it because she doesn't use her throat chakra. So you pour out your heart and you don't focus on this, ever speaking up, you're going to be stuck here. You can't be completely nice. You have to stand up for yourself and get to this throat chakra. Now, that throat chakra being said, lots of people can do that too. Lots of people talk shit and swallow spit, okay? That's what that throat chakra is. The throat chakra is you talking your mind and not afraid. You see it all the time. These people will tell you how they feel. And it's up to them whether to keep their heart open or closed while they do it, okay? If they can't balance this out, they will never get up to 6 and 7. 6 and 7 almost come like this though once you get there. Once you understand yourself, 6 and 7 come like this. And I'll be making more videos to help you understand yourself and how our society functions and breaking it down so you understand. And especially if you keep listening, you will understand. You will get to the point where I'm at, where you don't care. You're free. You're no longer in bondage. You know what I don't care about my bills. Okay, if I'm homeless the next day, who cares? Something's going to work out. I don't care. Everybody's like, oh, you're a bum. No, I'm not. Anyway, so that being said, here you go. 7 chakras. Once you get to 8, 8 is what? Turn it sideways. 8 is the symbol for infinity. Okay? So your goal is to get to 8. 9 is your complete merger with the Lord or God or whatever you want to refer to it as, the source. It is the merger back with source. It is awesome because then you can plan out what you want to do. You might even get to govern your own universe once you get up that high. You might just get sent down like Whitney Houston and bring some beauty to the world. That's what she was. She was a 9. Do her numerology on her birthday and her death day. They both match up, 9-9. Can't match it up with Tupac and Biggie because they were murdered by man. They're both, their death dates I think are both 2s. Okay, that's very important to know that. It's 2 because it was stopped prematurely by man. Hers was not. Her death was probably very natural. Her death was meant to be. That was the end of her time here. She brought her gift to the world. That being said, that is 9, the divine one. That's what you want to strive for. You don't want to be stuck in these. Even at 7, I'm still stuck at 7. But I'm done with 7 now. I'm moving on to 8. So I'll be out of here after this. But hopefully you can get out of here too. And I'll teach you more things on how to do that when you ask me questions about this later. Thank you.